The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Lou Dort, Gilgeous Alexander out there with James. Then there's Gooden, and it's Jones in at the center. And for New York, Antetokounmpo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Durant, then it's Allen, and it's Young in at the point. And so off the tip, it's New York. Over in the corner, Allen. No good from outside. Dort against Durant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Now James from 11 feet away. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous Alexander against Allen. And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing. That's good from Allen on the assist by Giannis.
Boy, I like the assertiveness and energy from Allen there, not letting that interior defense stop him.
James, the pass to Gooden. Inside, here's Dort. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
Free throw good, Dort. First quarter, just over a minute played. Young looking it over. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's James. 1:31 left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Gooden. The 11-footer, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And New York making a change here. Graham's checked in. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
McCarter's checked in for Wallace. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And here's KD for three. Gilgeous Alexander pulls it in. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And New York making a change here. Williams is checked in. Caldwell Pope passes to Gooden. Here's Wallace. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Durant, that's good.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Dort. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Dort's got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Wallace. Misses from close range. Here's Graham. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Jones. Wallace with the ball. Fires from way outside. And that one released in time, but no good. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Case and Wallace. Owens is out there with Green. Then there's Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baji in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Wallace. And stolen by Graham. And a fast break now for New York. And finished off by Graham.
Now that's how you run the floor. Perfect execution by Graham. He deserves to be rewarded for that kind of hustle.
Here's Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Topic. And the shot goes in.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Graham against Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:58 left to play here in the half. Clock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Shoots inside. That misses off the backboard. Pass to Green. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. New York trailing. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Giannis up top. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
An entire new group. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Hayes. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Allen's checked in for Topic. And Trae Young subbed in for Devontae Green. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. James in the post. Defended by Young. And it's James missing. Outside, KD. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Humphrey defended by Young with the drive.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Caldwell Pope outside. Down low, Humphrey. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
It'll count. No good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
We've got Allen. On to Jakumbo out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Young, and it's KD in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Young. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Now, here's Gooden. Still without a basket. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on James, and the 3 ball is good. Young's got 5 now.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Allen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
New York shooting their first foul shot of the game. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Here's James, and he finishes nicely on the layup. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Fires from the wing. Young finds Durant. The basket good off the assist from Young. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Here's James. It's rebounded by New York. On Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Devontae Graham's checked in for New York.
Substitution on the court.
56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Connects from 3-point range. Graham's got 5 minutes.
And, you know, these are shots you want Graham taking. Helps get him going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
You know, he shows off the awareness and agility, not only at the start of the play there, but Durant showing you he can finish the play, too.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Jones. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Devontae Graham. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. James looking around. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. James has got 4 points this quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here's Young. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on James. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Goodness out there with Lou George. Then it's James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jones in at the 5 down low. Gilgeous-Alexander against Allen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. New York leading by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Now on against Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Took him no time at all on that one. Young's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And it's 7 points for Lou George.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Allen. Kicks it out to James. Over in the corner, Dort. Shot clock at 6. Sweet little floater.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And so it's Young who brings it up for New York. Strong finish by KD.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jones. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. Allen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Dort. Offensive rebound. Allen for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Shooting for the away team, Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's Graham. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And it's good, 2 points. And New York leads by 14.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.